Well, hello there, unasked woman. Unasked the man. How are you doing? Shown as the one. Megan's here. Guy on E2009. How we doing, guys? I got my thermos full of pomegranate juice. I'm ready to get some blood graphics done because I feel like the entire library I had was a little tired and redundant. So it's a mess. I don't keep a very good library. So it calls for antioxidants, and a whole thermos full of them. Don't steal my milk. Resubbing 14 months. Holy shit, dude. Thank you. Let's see here. Gore Annum. Blood Splat. One. Oh, I don't know. Light. Do I want anything from the gas station? Perhaps a sugar-free Rockstar. Dark Matter 1010 with 10 bits. It's me again, glad to say I finally got some bits. Well, shit, now I finally got some bits. You see how this works? Are we doing a little red? Yeah, no, the hair. It's very aerodynamic. Good evening, children. How's it going, Anderson? I do not drink White Monster. That's just nasty. I don't drink any Monster. It's just gnarly. No. It's fucking slander is what that is. That's what I want. Let's turn that onion skin on. It's killing me. Alright, it's gamer time. Let's go. So, yeah, no, like, the entire library had spanned all the way back to when I first used them in Madness whatever. So, I'm just excited to kind of clear that shit up. And maybe start Madness 12 with just a whole new library of gore splatter animations. And if they wind up looking like the originals, I'm going to be a little upset because, you know, this is supposed to be different. Better, hopefully. But, you know, best laid plans of mice and men into men. That's frame 2 right there. Has to start quick. Actually, I don't like the full onion. I want the outlined. It's terrible. Oof, invisible. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah, patience is king with this stuff. It's a skill that transfers to everything else in life too. It's kind of nice. Just go about it a little differently. And I lose the blue. Fucking wonderful. Hang on. And the dark blue is the way to go. And the streak coming way out here. I'm going to go back and like change the way the core of it animates, or well, make the way the core of it animates, and then add some like flaring dots and shit so it's like busy visually. Have I ever had pets? Yeah, a couple cats, a couple dogs. These 4 dots moving. How do you get started on projects? That's usually the biggest problem for me. You've probably heard this advice before, but it's really good advice. But usually the best way to go, like to begin, is to figure out all the small little steps that lead up to getting it done, and then just start taking care of them. Also, is the music loud enough? Do you like the music? Do you like snakes? Snakes are alright. You can't, like, play with them, though. It's not like a dog or a cat or something. Like, go fetch or chase it around the house screaming. It's a very fun thing to do with dogs. They get real hype. Don't really hear the music. How about now? It's pretty chaotic music. Be sure to check out, I have a little icon graphic down there if you scroll down to the about of whose music this is. So now it's doing. Does Winnie experience hype? No, that's all she experiences. She just gets excited. Or angry. I think it's all just various flavors of angry. Nice hair. Yeah, it's very aerodynamic. It's nice. What do you think of the kitten Demos? He's an absolute cutie pie. That's what he is. As small cats tend to be. You say he was like 4 months old? Bits from Takey. Hi, Mr. K. Only a teeny bit late. How's your day been? It's been great. Also, snakes are fun to have crawl around your hands and stuff. Sorts, I have snakes. That's fun. Where did your cherry dogs go? Oh yeah, them little guys. I retired them a little bit. They'll be back in some other form. I have the time to doll them up for the coming fall. Do you plan to get another pet? Not anytime soon. His apartment living. Just kind of enjoying the lack of responsibility. +30 isopods. You are the beast master, it's true. I'm so sad I'm gonna get Taco Bell about it to be later, guys. Well, get me a 5-layer burrito, please, Anderson. I have not had Taco Bell in a very long time. The abdominal muscles are showing, and I can't have that. So I require Taco Bell. Where'd you get the idea to sort of gritify everything when you respread it all, if that makes sense? You mean make it look better? Where did I get the idea to draw it better? What a question. No, but like for real, my art, like I had been doing a lot of drawing around the time that I had gritified everything and realized that that level of implied ambient occlusion and grit makes things look just nicer, easier to look at, less clean and sterile. And you know, not to disparage people who prefer the clean lines, I just kind of like it a little grungy. I'm a beefy 5-layer, like 3 layers at best. Do I like apples? I like them, but I do not seek them out. Does that make me an apple hater? I don't know. One of the greater mysteries. Is this animation for anything or is it just for fun? What, the blood splatter? It's for the library for Madness 12. Apple tolerator. Yeah, that sounds like me. We have a tense understanding, Apples and I. Do you plan to stream Ultra Kill to embarrass yourself? Actually, I streamed it a while ago. I think when it was a little on the newer side. And yes, I absolutely embarrassed myself. That game is something else. Really a friggin' gem is what it is. Really activated my goddamn neurons. Yeah. Brother, they released Act 2, you must play again. I think you're right. I think maybe I gotta poke my head in there. I don't know if I could handle the embarrassment of playing it on stream again, though. I mean, maybe. Maybe. There is a Puppet Combo game coming out tomorrow, and I think I want to stream the shit out of it, because it looks cool as hell. If Demos never smoked, would he have a sweet tooth? I doubt it. I think this smoking thing just fits his aesthetic too well. Some like design elements need to come out for this cartoon for what Demos is going to look like, because I have to redraw those sprites. And well, I was going to anyways, because like there were some changes that happened between the end of Deadmos Adventure and the beginning of 12, so that will be fun, and maybe we'll do it on stream. Maybe. I don't know. It just depends on like where my sketches go. Could have swore I confirmed that a while ago. Yeah, no, Crescent Mage, you are correct. I just to say it, Demos will be in Madness 12. The Deadmos Adventures was him being resurrected into Nevada, so those events take place after he died, an indeterminate amount of time, of course. But yeah, the very end of the Deadmos Adventure funnels him and Doc back into Nevada. I pee your tea that you are drinking. I am drinking pomegranate juice because I'm an antioxidant fiend. I'm a little too oxygenated. Oxygenated? There's too much oxygen. Nice and simple. I hate oxygen. I have gills and I breathe exclusively water and microplastics. There's oxygen in water, my man. To be cats. You've been rused by big oxygen. Gutting you, subscribed with Prime. You like that new animation for subscriptions? Thank you, by the dubs. Very much appreciated. I eat exclusively microplastics and biodegradable organic material. I'm mostly microplastics, and it's fulfilling my desire to be a cyborg. You know what the funny thing about that Jesus animation was? I had it done. I had it done like last year, and it's just in my Twitch folder, and I never really wired it to anything. I feel a little on the ridiculous side for that. Do we have a new playlist for music? Yes, yes you do. If you're enjoying it, please visit the artists listed below. My name is Dan, I'm a big fan of Madness Comment, and I play Magic. Project Nexus 2 is awesome, and a fan for Berserk. Berserk's pretty fucking based. You, sir, got good taste. I think I'm due for a rewatching of Berserk. Pretty sure I haven't watched it all the way through in like a very long time. If we're thinking of the same anime. Is this a pyrocynical commission stream? What? What? About the OCs I mentioned several streams ago, the three of them have names. Let me call me Counter. The blue one is Riptide, the TV computer-headed hologram. The gold one is Sigma, the masked Enigma. And the ghost nurse is Peony, the pure-hearted paladin. Well, that's fun. That's stories and stuff in store for these guys. Writing stories can be fun. Shit, being alive is a hoot. Oops, hit F6 too many times. Kenagales, subscribe tier 1, subscribe for 3 months. You live, you do live. Oh, like, just, he's smiling. Or like he had like a toothy smile. No, little tiny eyes is no good. Something like that. And give him a nose, a Squidward nose. That's my favorite kind of nose to draw. You give him a nostril too. Shit, Max 15 to 380 has subscribed. Thank you. Let me give him like an eyebrow. I hate it all. Gotta go. Now, I think that's enough for a very small blood splat. That looks great. I don't know what I'm talking about. Boop. Alright, no, next one. And for completeness, we'll put this one down here. I've done nothing but be kind. Yeah, I'm just gonna presume you're not talking to me. Kind of jobless for a while until September. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. Are you jobless by choice? Is this a personal journey you are on now? And sometimes that shit's fun. There was a time after high school, before college, when for a couple months I did nothing. It was great, but then kind of creeps up on you, and you got to start getting that motivation back. Walmart decided to fuck me over, so I'm going to work at Amazon. I understand that working at Amazon isn't as bad as how people say it is. Also, thank you for the bits. I've had a couple friends who've worked at Amazon, and they had nothing bad to say, and I don't know if that's because they were they had the Amazon implant to prevent them from saying bad things, or if it's just a job and it's not so bad. Also, hello, Scott. Does Hank have any kind of formal education? Unlikely. Oh. Right, I have to name the damn thing before we even move forward with this. God, it's like I can't remember how to do Flash. Gore anim dash blood splat 2 dash light. 100 bits. Amazon is like, it's not terrible, but they force you to take overtime and shit like that, so there's super long hours at random no matter what. When you say take overtime, you're still making time and a half, right? Because I know some states get around that shit, and it's infuriating that the working class has to put up with that shit. Also, thank you for the 100 bits. Three bits from an anonymous cheerer. Thank you. Anything for some money. I recently drew something for my mother's boyfriends and she didn't pay me. He's going to commission me directly this time. God, yeah, no, it's crazy how people just will not, or like they'll forget to pay because they didn't realize that you were doing it for work. And it's, you reach a point where you get super clear with that shit right away. Especially when people know you're an artist and they think that you drawing something for them is like, not even a favor, just you're doing it anyways, right? You're just gonna draw. The disquieted origin description literally confirms all grunts live in Nevadian version of Matrix. Careful. You might see through the veil. Finally caught a stream, been a huge madcom fan, hope you're doing well. I am way better than I deserve to be. I'm doing good. It's all thanks to you guys. $100 bits from Bonfire Tales. Thanks for watching my stream the other day. Dude, I like watching streams. And thank you for the bits. Now, when you say the other day, when the other day? Because I don't want to take credit for something I didn't do. Because I think I watched your shit like a couple weeks ago. Like 20-something days. Okay, okay, cool. Because you made me worried. Like the other day, I was like, wait, I didn't watch your stream like 2 or 3 days ago. Okay. Also, a personal thank you for loving the sword tattoo on my arm. Honestly, I wanted to make it depict Phobos, as he is more of a comfort character to me than some random man I want to punt. That's awesome. No, yeah, the Phobos tattoo is fucking wild, man. Anytime someone gets, like, anything MadCon related, or even just, like, my junky art on them, I'm like, I don't know, validated and seen or whatever. Or maybe I don't believe it's actually happening. Maybe this Truman Show of a life I'm living is, like, messing with me, you know? I've been meaning to commission a friend of mine to 3D model a wearable Phobos helmet for me to print. After I finish up this little thing I got here for Lochner, I'm going to be getting you a model for my own wearable helmet that I want you to print. I'm excited about that one. And it will be the crown jewel of my wearable helmet collection. I'd love to have the to-scale replica of the binary sword in my possession. I mean, if such a thing were to exist, I can imagine you having it. Where baby? Baby in the other room. But no, it's good to say here that Crescent Mage is a really, really good 3D artist, or 3D printer. So if you got models, they'll print it. I don't know if any of you guys remember, but I showed you the Project IV 3D print that they got me. Fucking incredible. They also made my Doc mask. Show Hank plushie. How about in 2 weeks we get some real data on that? How about that? Two weeks. Max with more bits, thank you. My friend and I were playing Stardew Valley yesterday, and we both thought, would Phobos be a gamer? I doubt it, unless like Cityville seems like his jam. He's jump in there and win and then leave. But is being addicted to a Skinner box really being a gamer? Do you know gamer oppression if all you do is play Farmville and Candy Crush? Because let me tell you, brother, you haven't suffered like a gamer. I forgot to put the message in the last one, but I kept seeing it and wanted to ask why Crackpot has the title of Rat King. Because it's cool. I mean, and he lives in the sewer. The most oppressed race, gamers. I love it. That's like one of my favorite stupid-ass memes. Man's doing his own management in a game because he can't do it in real life. I'd say he's really good at it. He just fired the wrong guy. There's a Rat King in the Midnight Fight Express, so you basically have to play it now. My backlog for games is atrocious right now. Especially when I keep playing old games like over and over again. I got Phoenix Point recently. I've been playing a little bit of that lately, and it's like XCOM, like the old XCOM. It reminds me of the old XCOM so much, and they really cleaned up a lot of the stuff I didn't like about the remake in 2014 or 2012 or whatever it was. Because like I didn't like that game. It was ridiculous to me. The enemies spawning in, the story was stupid. I couldn't get into it. But Phoenix Point, I feel like, takes that engine and just cleans it up real good. It harkens back to why XCOM was good, to me. Matt, you could play Among Us with me. Well, like 2-player, 1v1 Among Us? I've been meaning to ask if you could have any character from the games exclusively that you haven't put in the animations yet, since you already put Doc in the animations, which character would it be and why? Any character? I'd really like to wedge the Nexus in to Madness 12 somewhere, but I feel like they'd be shoehorned in because they haven't gotten the proper introduction in the animations. But that would be a really fun kind of thing to do. But the way I've quote-unquote written 12 so far is it's going to have a lot of actors like doing things and interacting such that like I really can't add any more. Now just imagine Crackpot with a small collection of rats he found in the sewers and just like, I am the Rat King, fear me and my army. Yeah, and it's like not even that many rats. It's like 8. You didn't see my bit question. Maybe I'll get to it. Oh no, it scrolled way away from me. Too many donations. Wait, was that Hank plushie just a prototype or the final design? It's effectively the final design. I'm pretty sure they cleaned it up a little bit, but what I got is technically a prototype of the final design. And I apologize for missing your bit donation. It's a little hectic here. What with all the little bits being thrown at me. Question, why does the Agent Hank Kills in the cheer animation grow eggs in their head? That is a very good question. I don't have an answer for that. $103 bits? I meant like when the blood splatter happens, it turns into a smile face and then it just dissipates. Also, you ever play a Souls game? I have not played a Souls game. I meant when the blood splatter happens, it just turns into a smile face and then dissipates. Oh, you're talking about like, nah. I feel like if I want to do that, I want to make it bespoke to that kill. These are general purpose animations that I could put wherever. Dude, if y'all crash the website, I'm going to wear that feather in my hat and brag about it. And I don't brag often. I think this one's small and I don't like it. But we're gonna keep it. No sense in deleting anything. Because honestly, like, if I don't like it, I'll never use it, and that's fine. I'd rather have it and not need it. So yeah, we're just gonna spend like 2 hours, 3 hours making these little bloody guys. What we got here? I got Adobe subscription a while ago. I realized I never used it and wanted to cancel. Why is the fee $300? I didn't know that. I've yet to try and cancel. I didn't know that they get you for trying to get out. That's insane. But it makes sense. Not that I appreciate what they're doing, but I understand that they're doing it. I managed to get my friend into MC and she talked about plushies. All the other members in the MC cast like Jeb, Demos, Sanford. Is it possible we might get those too? Only if they sell well. Like, we talked about the idea of what to do in that event, but like, you know, if it's a tepid sales, then don't count on more. If it's wild sales, then chances are they're going to want to do more. So, I'll be sure to remind you of all that when it actually goes on sale. I want a rich plush. Pretty much dumb and unrelated question, but thought on moth. In Colorado, where I was raised, we had a lot of moths. Tremendous amount of moths. And oh my god, no, like, the only real funny anecdote I got about them is that my dad, for years, had me convinced that moths were made 100% out of dust. Like, they were formed out of the dust. They didn't, like, breed like other insects. And he did that because he'd see one on the wall and be like, haha, gotcha, and slap it. But I didn't notice he would palm the body and just leave, like, the dusty little print. And so I really thought moths were just made out of dust. For years. I was like 11 when I realized that that wasn't the case. Dive bomb your eyes. No, my dad's a friggin' hoot. Love that guy. Real clown, that dude. Annum hyphen blood splat 3 Longby. So named, as my intention for this one is to make it extend this way quite some ways. My dad used to do the magic ball trick where you used to pretend to throw the ball into the air and then act like you caught it in a paper bag, but really you flicked the bag. That magic for so... I love that shit. I love that corny dad magic. I need to learn some of it. Just for the sake of it. Art Undead, how you be? I be good. I'd be real good. I finally remembered what I was going to ask. Is the reason Crackpot can teleport like Tricky because he was also exposed to dissonance? Is that the thing with them? Yeah, I mean, effectively, he's, you know, possesses the same level of bizarre magic that Tricky do. Just to a different understanding. I loved to get those little magic kits as a kid and believe magic was real. Now the only magic I believe in is the magic of gathering. Or the magic the gathering, I apologize. Thank you for the bits. And I used to play that shit like 20 years ago. It always amazes me when people are excited about that shit. What further amazes me is that I still have like my cards from back in the day, the Ve Victus Asmodai and all my mana cards and all that shit. And I had them appraised like maybe a year or two ago, and they're worthless. No one gives a shit anymore about that particular edition, like 2nd edition or whatever. And I was a little disheartened, but you know, them's the breaks. Holy shit, you are even more awesome, blank blank blank. I can't read that. But thank you for the bits. Does dissonance energy carry the same carcinogenic danger as nuclear radiation has? I figure it's a little more direct. I'm not so certain cancer is a thing in Nevada. I've never really regarded it. It's not good for you. What do people say? The rush is hard. I died 5-6 times doing climb, both on tough difficulty. Dude, no. Climb is where, you know, boys become men. You know, that's where chops are fucking busted. 2 bits. I realized I can get the question figured out because they're called the Gunner twins. Church and George actually like twins or some sort of close enough friends to consider each other family sort of twins. I've heard people question it before, but I wouldn't bother her. It would, well, like brothers don't really. No, they're golems. They're put together. They're Frankenstein's monsters. I guess they were put together at a similar enough time frame for them to be considered brothers. That they act the same and get to the same mischief and wind up hanging out together all the time. So yeah, they're brothers, right? A fat nug of dissonance. Skep, no, you'll get sick. You know, like, this is a total non sequitur, but you remember that new RoboCop movie that came out, and it had that scene where Murphy or whoever, I can't even remember the character's name, RoboCop, and they pulled off his arms and legs and body and shit, and it was just a head with like the lungs breathing oxygen into it. What other movies like have cyberpunk moments like that? Because that whole movie was kind of except for that. That was metal. And if I could get a movie with more of that in it, I am taking recommendations. Blade Runner, maybe? That's a good suggestion. Blade Runner is a very good movie. Heisenberg grunt real? I don't know, man, is he? Have you watched District 9? Nothing like RoboCop, I just liked the movie. I haven't seen that movie in ages. I remember the guns in that movie were wild. Like, it would just splatter people. The shit was just vicious. I think that was back when I didn't watch movies sober, so all I remember were like the violent parts. These days, I'm a clean man. And I enjoy movies completely. Does your dad like guns too? He's not really a gunsman. When I go visit, we like hit the shooting range a little bit, but like, he's not like wild about it or nothing. Chappie shouldn't have been made around Diantwood and focused more on the plot. Oh, I remember, like, God, no, I saw Chappie not, like, when it came out, and I thought it was interesting, and I couldn't really put my finger on why I just didn't get engaged with it, because it got a robot, and that's cool, but, like, I think you're right. I think maybe it was just a little too focused on the people and not the robot. Because I don't care about Diant whatever. I finally went to the club last week. They were doing a drag show and limbo. I twisted my entire leg on limbo, but then someone fell on the floor and split their drink on the floor. It was a Thursday. Hell of a Thursday. Ain't too bad, right, guys? It'll be fine. Oh hey, you got a AutoCAD done. I'm so tired. I got vaccinated and I want to sleep. Nah, I get that. I get that. Get your sleep in. Hunter Troll, subscribe to Tier 1. Thank you. Haven't done frame-by-frame animation since Flipnote Hatina is the thing. I remember that vaguely. I remember hearing about it. I never actually used it. Was it a place where you could sharpen up your skills or develop them? The Junior. Chris Chan used it religiously, if that tells you anything. Yeah, that's the only place I know Cliff Note Hatena from, is the bullshit Chris Chan made in that. It felt like a look into his mind. Wait, Crackpot is as strong as Tricky, but got his ass handed to him by Sanford and Demos? Or was he just not as good at utilizing his abilities like Tricky does? I mean, having the strength doesn't make you a great fighter. He's more of a cult leader than a combatant. And Tricky, bored of Hoffner's interests, you know, had watched a lot of Slaughter Time. Fighting was kind of something he was really interested in. Hoffner's absolutely that nerdy guy in the office who's super into MMA and way more dangerous than he looks. Whereas Crackpot's just kind of a weasel. Crackpot is discount Tricky. It was that joke, that meme joke. Mom, Dad, we want Tricky. He's like, we have Tricky at home. Tricky at home is, of course, Crackpot, and you know. Ooh, remotes only. Do it right, guys. Oh shit. Well, now it's gonna get weird. Godspeed, you guys. A teenager at a drive-thru complimented my eyeliner. I literally feel invincible. Well, you got nice eyeliner. You look great. Do you have any plans to add more little grunts and lines to assign existing ones for characters in MPN that aren't unique? The generic sounds come to mind? Oh, yeah, that was something we always kind of toyed around with. Maybe it's a feature we could put in later, but like... I've been in a good mood lately because I haven't been working on Project Nexus. I've been prototyping another game, and it's so nice to just make something else. How we doing, Tavon? Grunt chew toys for dogs and humans. Oh, that'd be precious. I'm an employer as well, Scat. Do not question my names. Thank you for the bits. Have you ever looked at the Hispanic community, like, as a whole? Sure. I see I've angered the chat. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Chat on chat. If it's any consolation, my eyeliner looks really good right now, apparently. Hell yeah, it does. You're fucking killing it. Reminder to hydrate. Wait, Vandanites with 500 bits? Shit, dude, thank you. I'm gonna go play Skyrim because Todd Howard is threatening me again. Shit, yeah. I gotta play some Skyrim too. I still haven't even beaten the game. I just keep buying it. I'm doing okay. Power's out at my place and the mosquitoes are being pests, but other than that, I'm good. Can't stick around though. Well, I mean, life comes first. I hope you're taking care of yourself. Dude, Fallout 4 was actually pretty fun. Once I got over the fact that it's not a Fallout game, I had a lot of fun with it. And I know that's like a really hipster thing to say, but there it is, I'm not sorry. That is how I compartmentalized it in order to have fun with it. Are cosmetic skins for guns in arena mode something you plan on adding? Not really. It's not impossible, but I'm not excited about the idea. Make Nightmare co-op stream with imbeciles in chat land. Quake Nightmare. No, don't do that. Are you able to talk about the new game project, or is it hush-hush? It's all hush-hush until we post something about it. I found the power of mods for Skyrim. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm past the age of wanting to mod games. I just want to play the damn things now. And if it doesn't have what I want in it, such as I would need mods, I just play the game that has what I need. Do you need someone to cheerlead your game creation? No, dude. I cheerlead myself very well. I pride myself on self-hype. Every morning I spend 30 minutes looking in the mirror and screaming. My neighbors hate it. Crab with monocle and top hat. Well, thank you. You're my inspiration. Sorry for my broken English. Thanks for everything. Your English is great. Shush. Fingernail delight? That sounds sus. I also started playing Metal Gear Rising. It's hard to play with the music, makes you go into headbang. I do have issues spazzing out when that game is playing. I love that game, and it sucks because I only played it through once. And I feel like it's a disservice to my love for that game to have only played it once. I really should just sit down and fly through the entire thing again in one sitting. Standing here, I realize you are just like me, trying to write history. Well, thank you for dropping by, hell of an idiot. MG, Revengeance stream? I mean, maybe? Shit. Do you guys like to watch me be really bad at hack and slash games? I get to fuck with this. God damn. Senator Armstrong's so goddamn cool. I can't stand it. Have you ever had a grilled cheese burrito? No, Anderson, I have not. Senator Armstrong and Phobos are meant to be together? Is that like a weird ship that you've done? Thinking about the time I ate anchovy pizza in front of a fish I just got the next day. I was in the hospital. You were cursed. You were clearly cursed. I don't like that one either. I feel like these are all garbage. Well, if I make 10 and 3 of them are okay, then I guess I did it good. Can I test the scene? Which show? Hang on a sec, I got a better idea. They're not as bad as I think. I'm the good garbage, it's true. Gore anim hyphen blood splat 5 curl. Let's get a curly boy going on here. Now draw square. Not to mention both Mick Gordon and Andrew Hulshult make good-ass music. It's true. It's true. But who is the dude who made the music for Metal Gear Revengeance? I understand that, like, the thing he did before that was Toontown, which is kind of insane, but there he goes. There but by the grace of God, just kicking everyone's ass after Toontown. Yeah, I'm not crazy. He made the music for Toontown. And, like, he did it right before the Metal Gear Revengeance songs. Yeah, he never made metal before. He was just told to, and, like, he was on board and was just like, alright, shit, I can do that. Honestly, I probably helped him out. I love it when people do, like, they cross over, like, disciplines a little bit. Anyone who might remember, what was it, C-Lab 2021, one of the voice actors on it, Harry Gause, was voice of, who was it, Captain Murphy. And this was his first time voicing a cartoon character, and everything he had done before that was Broadway shit. Like, he's a real actor. And he just sat down to do Captain Murphy and annihilated the role. He was amazing. He was so good that when he passed away, the cartoon, you know, C-Lab 2021, like, got noticeably less funny because he wasn't there to be hilarious. Let's try and make an animation with a little more character. I'm a little upset that, like, my animations so far are just kind of like, eh. Like, it's blood, but there's no chutzpah to it. Make this one go backward. You do that by flipping it left, right. Oh man, he passed. It stinks when getting into something new. You realize that the person creator passed. It's like the author, I have no mouth and no screen. Harlan Ellison was absolutely insane. Like, there is a wealth of things on Harlan Ellison, so don't be worried about the whole, like, he's gone, but he left us with a lot of things. And of particular interest, aside from his work, which was great, is his interviews. He's an extremely passionate writer. He's very opinionated and is right about pretty much everything, but is such an asshole about it. It's awesome. Particularly look up anything about him and his thoughts on Terminator, because he was evidently, like, one of the direct inspirations. Like, his work was the direct inspiration of, like, the stuff that wound up becoming the Terminator, and he had some issues with how Cameron handled it, and it was kind of an interesting kind of the interviews and stuff surrounding it. I absolutely encourage you, if you're a Harlan Ellison fan, to chase that down if you haven't yet. Because I think one of my favorite little, like, tidbits about Harlan Ellison is that, like, when he made I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, he was dead set on making it an unwinnable game, and he had to voice Am. Stream blood for October. Shit. I do like blood. You don't even need to gaslight me, girl boss. I'll do that on my own. How come Madness 11 that came out 7 years, 7 months, and 7 days to complete? Because I like 7s, man. I missed the 6s, so I just had to wait another year. Oh yeah. No, he killed it as Am. It was amazing. And I didn't know it was Harlan until after the fact. But like the way, at the very beginning, the intro, when he's like calling out the various characters, and like just screaming their names, like, Ted! Do they know you're a fraud, Ted? And you're just like, oh, what a fucking asshole. Like, I'm not typically too big into Let's Plays, but two best friends have a playthrough of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream, and it's a very good one, a very good playthrough, because one of the players, Wooly, knows everything about the game, and Pat doesn't. So, like, as he's explaining shit to him, like, you know, while things are unfolding, you get that kind of perspective of someone who knows nothing and someone who knows everything. It's very, very cool. Because the insights that Wooly provides is like really, really cool. Oh god, and he's shameless too. Am has no reason to be ashamed, so he'll be just proper shitty to Ellen in a way that's just like, just awful. Yeah, Am's up there as far as like most evil characters of all time. And I think it helps that he holds up the mirror to humanity too and says like, you're just like me, I'm evil, you know, and you're like, oh shit, I don't like you, Am. But of course, you're a product of humanity, given how evil you are. You know, like, ooh. There's a comic adaptation of I Have No Mouth? That's a comic I might actually have to buy. Can you send me a link to that? I have had nothing interesting to say at all. I mean, neither have I, but I'll still talk. Really, the only interesting things I have to say are observations about more interesting things than me. Like, I have no mouth. Do you plan on streaming this Friday? Probably not. This whole weekend I'm going to be indisposed, so my next stream will probably be Monday. And by that point I'll be working on backgrounds. Dude, no, animating is fun. Like, it takes forever, but when you, like, see it moving and shit, it's like magic. Art in general is just magic shit. I was gonna say, I missed my calling. I should have been an artist. What are you trying to say, Matt? That one's got some personality. Just gotta flavor it up a little bit and we're good to go. I need to refill my thermos. I will be right back. 1 second, guys. You could hear me. Get what? Thank you for standing by. Oh my god. I've been sitting down all goddamn day. Hate it. I missed you too, 6 shots down. Is that a scar on my... No, that's just my face. Rude. I wasn't trying to... I'm just giving you shit, Flaming. Just giving you a little bit of the shit. We do a little trolling. The Ander Cave. You didn't miss shit. It's just me drawing. Vananites. Goodness. Well, thank you. That is a total of 122 gift subs in this channel. My god, dude, thank you. And to the new subscribers, enjoy them emotes. They're by Love3WO, or U3WO, whatever. Credits are down below. Her and Simbury made these emotes. They're great. Try them. Yeah. 20 bits from Worst Artist. I don't have anything smart to donate, so did you hear Andrew Tate got banned on almost all social media? Yeah, I saw that, and then I saw the memes. I didn't realize the person, Andrew Tate, had ruffled feathers so effectively. I mean, dude is out there saying some ridiculous shit, so, you know, play stupid games. Just gonna make sure these are all the same length. I won't make that mistake again. Scoliosis. Remember when you guys put me into the roof here? Y'all straightened my spine too much. I remember. I haven't forgotten. And you bonked your head. Yeah. Let's make a nice big one. F8. Blood splat 6. Big wide. Andrew Tent. That's cute. Hello, Lean. Fuck. I'm going as Alex from Clockwork Jones. Clockwork Orange. I think I need to get a costume put together very soon for that, because that'd be cool as fuck. I did that when I was 50. Oh, well, look at you, little Miss Hipster. I'm gonna do it as an old man. So there. You went as Jonathan Joestar last year? That's fucking great. Alright guys, we're talking about JoJo now. What's your favorite season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I think I'm gonna watch me some JoJo when I go to sleep now. I got JoJo on the mind. Can you blame me? Anonymous, sure, with 100 bits out of nowhere. My dude, thank you. Yeah, no, we're getting more viewers now that we're talking about JoJo. My favorite season of JoJo was season 3, or story arc 3, whatever. The one where they went on the very long journey with Polnareff and all that. Love that shit. Polnareff is my favorite character. Part 2 is insane. Part 2 and 3 is where they, like, did not give a shit about the rules at all. And they would break them constantly. It was wonderful. Like, I think my favorite episode, or at least one of my favorite episodes, there are many, and it just takes a matter of remembering. But what was it? They were on an airplane and everyone was asleep, but they were having their stand fight in the little hallway. And it's just insane. Like, all this ridiculous shit was going on a plane full of, plane full of sleeping people. Have you seen the Madness Combat JoJo intros? Those are insane. Yes, I have seen them. They're great. Like, any crossover of Madness and JoJo makes me fucking just thrilled. Jotarover's Dio has got yet to be taught for... Dude, that was fucking awesome, too. I like whatever JoJo Project Rice Pirates got going on. Dude, no, like, the most recent JoJo adventure has been insane. And I love it insane. I happen to have an affectation for weird. Yeah, I'm watching me some JoJo tonight. That settles it. Matthew, say goodnight or I'm banning 3 random people. Alright, goodnight, shit. Krinks, what would your stand power be? I don't know, probably weightlifting related. Because I like doing that. He'd be like Alex Louis Armstrong from Full Metal Alchemist standing behind me, just like all muscles out. It'd be fucking great. Skep is just doing a little mod abuse, that's all. 100 bits from Madness Incarnate. Shit, my last message didn't show up. I don't know how Twitch works. Anyways, me and my boyfriend absolutely adore your work, and we're both hyped to catch one of your streams. Also, I'm donating to ask, how is the sheriff doing? Both of us want to know. It's just still a mattress salesman in over his head. God, no. I wanna splurge about what we've been working, what has been worked on over this summer. But details will come out as Madness Day approaches. What do you think of the Sig Curtis and the Armstrong flexing scene? Oh, that's fucking great. It's like a classic. Would you ever do another live action Madness thing? I'd never done live action Madness. Not sure what you mean. Madness Day caught me off guard. I don't have anything planned. I should have started 2 weeks ago. Time does fly really fast, don't it? When is Madness Day? September 22nd, 2022. A lot of twos. And we will be doing another stream. Probably another 8 or 10 hour stream of just watching everything that happens. I think they meant the MPN trailer. Oh god, wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be really great? Oh, thank you, Zep. Yeah, that's the GoFundMe for the Madness Day, and what we're doing there is collecting a bunch of cash so that we can give out prize money to the winners of Madness Day. Schwashness has resubscribed for 6 months. Thank you. Oh yeah, it's going to take a long time for Madness 12 to come out, but them's the breaks. It's not my full-time job, sad to say, but the things I do for Giving Tree are going to be pretty interesting over the coming next year. Save it for Halloween. I mean, maybe. I understand Newgrounds has Halloween costume contests you can probably be a part of. And of course, not being a part of a contest at all is absolutely a thing. I definitely do that a lot. Just making art for art's sake. Like shit, I don't know if you guys like follow my follow my Instagram, but I'm always like just drawing nonsense. Here's one I got done recently. I've been really into these bony kind of like robot looking things, and so there's been a lot of that art coming out of me. Expect more of it. Shit, what's up, Vix? Steampunk Wendigo. Wendigo, sorry. Steampunk Wendigo. That's oh, I like that. I need another sip. Y'all are dehydrating me. I think I got one more in me and then we'll call it a night, where I will drift off to sleep watching JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, thanks to these conversations we've had. JoJo good. Yes, JoJo very good. I don't see a lot of love for the first season. Is that just because all the others were great, or was there anything wrong with the first season? Jonathan, best character. If you say less, I'll fight you. I'm sorry. The best character is Polnareff, and no, I'm not even going to argue. Yeah, first season of JoJo's good, it just gets overshadowed. I think that's the problem, because like once 2 hits, it starts getting so fucking insane that everyone just forgets what happens in 1. You have Pulpul's earrings. It's fucking great. The half hearts. He's so stupid. Yeah, a little bit. Maybe he's a little dumb. Gore, anim, blood, splat. 7. He got the drip. File save. Hello, Banya. Did you watch Primal? No, I haven't watched Primal. That's one I really want to watch. That one's by Jendy Tartakovsky, right? That's an artist director that's like unreal. That person's not human. They're incredible. real fast. Alright, let me do a little adjustment here. I'm going to watch all these in their little group. Oops, way too small. They're like cookies on a baking sheet. You gotta spread them out a little bit. These aren't terrible. I think when I sit down to make more of these, and we'll probably do that Monday, in fact, you can count on it, when I come back to do this on Monday, these in particular, we'll make longer ones. Because these will be great for like bullet impacts from like singular pistol and rifle rounds. But we're going to need like more viciously bloody ones here soon. Exploding heads and dismemberments and what have you. But for 7 little animations put together, for minor injuries, I think I can get excited about them. So it's like blood fireworks, little bloody fireworks, yeah. But it's approaching 11 p.m. Kind of late for me these days, so we're gonna call it quits tonight, and then yeah, I'll be working on this in the background, and then when I have shit I want to do in front of you, which will be Monday, we'll just get more gory animations done. I think it'll be a good time. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for dropping by and giving away all the bits and the subs. I appreciate that. I really do. It keeps me able to do this. So we're gonna find someone to raid, and you guys are gonna behave yourselves. Oh shit, Jazzlight's doing art. You guys like animation, right? Right? Do you like animators? No, this guy's friggin' great. His work is unreal. And he's just like one-man armying his way through a personal project. And it looks like that's what he's doing tonight. So if you guys behave yourselves, you can show up over there and just witness what he's doing. Absolutely encourage that you follow the dude, because his artwork is just amazing. So with that, I'm going to cut y'all loose, and we'll see you Monday.